explain it so that others can catch on to this unique system. We need to have probably more men as much as we need women. You hear the journey of what we're doing. So what Natalia has suggested is having these Zoom meetings recorded, having our own stockpile of personal videos that we put on YouTube so that we can share this personal testimony with others who might be interested or who are willing to learn how to become a better and more healthy person. This is what it's all about. So I think that comparing us to another company that has some great products that people are going to buy it because they think it's going to solve their problems, it's not about that. It's about educating the individual as to how the human body works. Once we know how the human body works and what these different organs are doing, it's mind-blowing. I learned that the spleen last night, reading some material, was perhaps the most important organ in the entire body. Not the heart, not the lungs, not the liver, the spleen. Because the spleen has to direct and guide and orchestrate all the organs to process the nutrients that goes into your body. And if the spleen isn't working right, man, your body is in helter-skelter land. So because of this information that I learned, I can calmly and confidently explain it to people. I can't wait to do another video. So last night and today partly reading over the material again. I'm making some notes to put together my own video of that section on the bioenergy and the whole meridians and how all of that affects our bodies and our organs, so that I can help people to understand that, hey, this is one big dynamic riddle. It's a puzzle. I'm going to try to explain this puzzle to people in a way that people will go, you see this guy right here? You see this guy talking? He's explaining to us how it works. Now I want you to listen to what he's saying because he's made it very clear and very concise so that people are not mystified. I have a family of 3 sisters, another brother, and my mother, immediate family. They all live in the United States. 2 of my sisters jumped on the bandwagon with me. After I explained to them how it works, they saw the weight loss. They saw how my whole behavior changed. They saw how good I looked. And because of all of that, the proof is in the pudding. Having witnesses testify, having people give their own personal testimony is better than you going to somebody saying, hey man, this product really works. You need to buy it and try it. And then you come back later and go, hey, I still feel the same, man. What's up? And that's not what we're trying to do. So we have to come together as a team. More people need to understand. And here's the biggest shock. Bahamians do not like to read. They do not like to learn. I have found this to be a systemic problem throughout Grand Bahama. I walk around. I go out to the public. I go to places to buy food, to buy gas, or to buy whatever I need. And would you believe, Alex, people do not understand what I'm saying? And I'm talking to you in the same voice I use to speak to them. So it mystifies me as to why Bahamians cannot understand what I'm speaking plain English, why they can't decipher. So I figured it out. Their mind is not geared or programmed for that kind of intelligence. I'm not saying it to be negative. They are programmed a certain way by the way they were raised in their home, by the way they were raised around their friends and how they pick up stuff from their peers. This is what most Bahamians are accustomed to. You come to them with an intelligent conversation or a point of view, they truly look at you like deer in the headlights. They've got blinders on. They can't see what you're saying. So we have to somehow figure out how to tap into those people who lack that formal understanding as much as we need to tap into those more sophisticated Bahamians who have the understanding. And there's lots of us out there, plenty of us. I've met them here on Grand Bahama. And some of those people have already become under my program. Ms. Dornell King, who is a college lecturer for the University of Bahamas, was following me on Facebook, saw the tremendous results, immediately contacted me and Natalia, and immediately bought the program where she came in as more of a client. And she's happy because Natalia kind of took her under her wings because she really wanted this older woman to feel comfortable about the product. And I'm still learning, but Natalia was kind enough to take her knowledge and share it with Mrs. King. And now Mrs. King grasped it. She's an intelligent, educated Bahamian woman. So we need to find those kinds of people who have that kind of presence of mind. Once we get more people like that on this program, this could be one of the most successful health and wellness systems within the entire Caribbean. The beauty of it is the industry itself, health and wellness globally, is worth over $4.7 trillion. That's T, not a B, not an M, a T. The Bahamas is nowhere near any of the top rankings in the world. And I've got the statistics to prove all of it. So what does that tell me? From a business perspective, it tells me we really suck at being able to promote this beautiful country as a health and wellness destination. And I blame the powers that be. Plus, I blame ourselves because we haven't grasped fully and understood what we have to offer the world. Second thing is, once we become more pro health and wellness tourism, that's going to impact and dominate and domino down to all the other sectors of industry because everybody's going to want to know, where can I get the best, healthiest food to eat on the island? Where can I take a vacation in the Bahamas or anywhere that's going to give me a rejuvenation of my spirit, my body, and my mind? And really, that's what Fohow is, your body, mind, and spirit, and getting it back on track. Where can I entertain myself and engage in some type of healthy activity like what I do for a living? I have a stingray experience tour, snorkeling trip, and fishing program that's part of my company. Well, Natalia came to me because she saw what I was offering, which is a part of the dynamic link to health and wellness experiences. Learning how to manage your body properly, learning what right nutrition there is that you should eat, what foods to avoid, what supplements to take to maintain your good health, to keep those organs functioning at optimum level. And then we can go out there and tell the whole world, this is how it happened. Man, listen, I'm so excited and so happy to be a part of this whole effort. Sometimes I get tired, yes. Sometimes I get frustrated, yes. But one thing I keep learning is I keep learning. And that's really the essence of this whole thing, is that I'm learning so much. And it comes sometimes in bits and pieces. But boy, when I find something that's intriguing, like what I read last night, learning how your fingernails are impacted. I'm telling you right now, my fingers, my skin, my organs, my body has transformed because of these products. I can't tell people how good I feel, but I want to try to show people how good they can, but please guide them to that level. I talked to my mother today. She was just in the hospital. She's still in the hospital in Samaritan in West Palm Beach. She had her bile duct was contaminated, was floating up, and she had to go in for emergency procedure. They got it under control. It's leaking out into a sac. And I told my mother just this afternoon, I said, Mommy, when you come out of the hospital, hopefully the next few days, I want you to start taking some of the cordyceps so that you can start getting this product into your organs and into your system so it can help heal that area that's been affected by all of the chemicals the doctors have given you, plus help to heal some parts of your body. She's 87 years old, man. So she's getting towards the end of her natural life. But before she leaves me and this world that we're in and my family, I want her to feel at least a little bit better than she feels now. She's convinced. She wants to take what she needs to take and start eating the right foods again. And she has been doing it recently. So now she's really happy to see that her oldest child, has become so much better looking and so much better feeling and so much. It's amazing. And I'm sure if you've taken these products and if you use these products, you might have the same experience. But if you haven't, and you want to, and you need to, think about putting together a video. Think about working with someone else. Think about setting up your schedule so that, we'll do our best to work with you and guide you, and just talk from the heart. Talk about how you feel, what you're experiencing. What your concerns might be or your questions are, and share it with us. what Natalia is trying to do is to change the mindset or get other people to open up their mind to this new golden age of health and wellness. So